Hello and welcome back to Éxito en Minutos, here with the Matecito, of course. Thank you for coming for the second round. Last time we talked a bit about Argentina, the culture, and today we wanted to do a bit of a story time. Here's some stories you guys have about Argentina and what impact it had on you. Let's jump right in. Alex, do you have anything you want to share with us?
Yeah, there's the first one because I probably might forget mine. So imagine this. You're in Buenos Aires. There's the El Barrio Chino. So it's like
The Chinese hood.
Exactly. Chinatown in
Chinatown.
Buenos Aires which is beautiful. So we were there and we were like, okay, let's try some Chinese food now that we're here. So imagine this. There's this guy who looks like, I don't know, someone from China or Japan, someone from Asia that comes and gave us the menu, and we were like, okay, let's try this. And as we saw him being someone from Asia, we started to talk to him in English. And I was like, hey, what would you recommend? I was like, che, chabón, ¿qué hace, gato? Yo soy de Argentina. And we were like ashamed, laughing at the same time. It was so
He was
weird.
Argentine then.
Yeah, he was born there. Actually, maybe his parents or grandparents, they came from Asia, but he was from Argentina.
But it's very funny that the people with Chinese factions start talking in Argentina and
With all the jerga as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything. He was from Argentina. Suddenly, we understood that. Well, the thing is, like here in Ecuador, when you go to eat in a Chinese restaurant, the people actually are from China, most of them. So they have a really hard time trying to talk in Spanish.
Argentina you have one or two or even three generations in a family. So the grandparents came to Argentina like the people in Ecuador, but their sons speak Argentinian perfectly.
We were so ashamed. Then now I laugh. But
I feel funny when I said they speak Argentina. They speak Spanish the way Argentinians speak Spanish. Sorry for that.
yeah, it's another kind of language. But the thing, imagine this, it was so fun. Then we started to try the food there, and here in Ecuador, there's this rice that we call chaulafan, and we thought it might be the same thing down there. So we asked for the same rice, and a different rice came up. It was white, full of soya. I don't know how to say brotes de soya, but it was like
Soya.
Yeah, it's sprouts.
Soy.
soy sprouts, and it was like, okay, the food here is different. So then I also learned that throughout Latin America, Chinese food is different. No matter what country you are, it's not gonna be the same. So it was interesting. It was funny. We learned a lot. It's like from now on, I will assume that every person in Argentina is from Argentina.
For example, in Argentina we call it chop suey. The same thing you call here cholafan. So we should ask Chinese people, what does it really mean? If it exists, chop suey or cholafan, I doubt it.
Yeah.
I really doubt it.
Every country has its own twist on it.
Yes.
It's a completely different flavor. And that one just was the Argentine twist that you got.
It was yummy. It was good. It was just different. It was visually different. That's it. That's the only thing. It was awesome.
When with food happens with culture the same. As I told you the last program, the last show, my grandma was from Napoli. So in Argentina you have the Sundays, for example. Sunday is a day for family.
Yes.
You grow up that way, and you have two options. Or you have the asado with all the family, or you have the pasta on Sunday with the nonna. That's the way I grew up.
It's sacred.
So, if you are not at 12 o'clock, you can arrive from 10 to 12. If you come past 12 in the midnight, it's a very bad thing to do. Your grandma won't speak to you. She will look at you like this, like a martyr, like a martyr. They don't like it. So, for example, I was a kid. I was always with my fathers, and you go. The time I went to my grandma's house, we actually came very early in the morning because we came at 9 o'clock in the morning or 7 because Maradona was playing in Napoli. So the difference in the hours with South America, the Sunday morning we watched the games of Maradona, then we talk about the game, and then we ate. You know?
It's a whole ritual. Everything's set up.
Yes. And then when you keep growing up, you become a teenager, then a young man, and you start going out to dancing at night. So what we did, all the cousins, we were now young, we go to the disco, and then, how old do I sound to the disco?
It sounds,
Well,
the disco.
then we came directly to our grandmother's house, so we don't arrive late because
Because you did not arrive late to grandma's
no.
house. That's awesome. But you came after a full night of partying. Did you
Yes,
sleep at the grandma's house, or did you?
a couple of hours.
A couple of hours.
Yes,
Just a little
because Maradona was playing.
You had to be awake for it.
Yes,
That's incredible. That's a good story. Well, I had the opportunity of living in Buenos Aires between 2022 and 2024. So I got to live through 2 Copas, which was amazing. I saw the Copa Mundial.
you saw us champions.
I saw you as champions, and it was the best. And then I was there for the Copa America. But I remember when we had the Copa Mundial in Argentina, I had probably 3-4 months in the country, still getting to know Argentina, its culture and everything.
The intensity.
And the Argentine passion, I really learned what it was in that time. Because during the games, the neighborhood would go dead silent because everyone's inside, and then you'd hear, every time there was a goal, you'd hear screaming, gunshots, everything. You loved it. And like not even to talk about the final, it was incredible. I remember when Argentina salió campeón, when they won the championship, there goes my English, they started opening and slamming the doors just to make noise. People were driving the streets, honking as loud as they could, and of course, everywhere you're hearing, Vamos Messi! Just everyone's so excited. And then, of course, the obelisk, with 5 million people there, it was incredible. And having just gotten there, it was life-changing. It was incredible.
We're more than 30 years since we were champions the last time. 86, 1986. Lot of time. For Argentinians, we are very passionate about football. It's the things that we are more passionate about. So, and we are used to win things. So 30, I don't know how many years without winning anything. It was very, very hard. And we had lost 2 finals in Copa America. We had lost in 2014 in Brazil with Germany, the World Cup. So we came from several defeats that were hurting
But
us.
it seems like it gave them what they needed, the energy, the passion to be able to win. And
We feed with that. That's our food.
Exactly.
So we eventually we will win.
Yes.
We know that. I know how it sounds, but it's a reality.
I love it.
So we have even the Kabbalahs. We call it Kabbalahs. When you do certain things exactly the same way, so you can have the same outcome. Yes, is it well explained?
Yeah.
For example, the first game of the World Cup in Qatar, we went to a restaurant of a friend of mine, and we lost with Saudi Arabia. So we said with my best friend, we will never come here to watch another game of Argentina. So the second game, my friend, a couple of friends more, and myself, were watching the game in my house. So we won. Okay. So the next game, my friends, the ones that came that day, only them came. We sat on the same place we sat when we won the last game. We wore the same clothes.
Everything
Exactly the same.
Wow.
And it worked.
And you won.
We were champions. It worked.
That's incredible. Oh, I love that.
That's how Argentinas are.
But it shows how much you care about things. It's like we talked the last episode about how passionate you are about things. It's like food, football, music, and every other stuff. It's like so amazing. And being there, we saw it on the news. It was like people over the obelisco. There was like, how did they get there? It's like
Remember here in Quito, in Plaza Argentina, We were all around.
It was so crazy, and it shows how much you care about football, and it is so amazing. But we are, as a Latin America, we always care about who's going to be there, and we supported you. As like, I think probably all Latin America, we're like, okay, we're going to support Argentina. We must be the champions as a whole country, because it was
Remember what Mbappe said. We
Yeah.
don't like Mbappe. We don't like France. We don't like. Sorry. But Mbappe said that South American football is crap. For example. No, man. No, that's our food. We feed on what you said. Thank you very much. We are champions because of you, Mbappe.
The negativity just
Yes.
gets more
Yes.
animated, more passionate.
We love to play as visitors. We love it.
No, it's awesome, and all the things that you can live down there is like, it's so amazing, because people, they are so kind about everything. They are so polite. They are willing to do stuff. I've never seen. Well, actually, it's like, well, I don't know all the Argentinian people, but most of all the people that I know, everybody is so happy, so willing to support. Yeah, they are so kind. So thinking about this culture, so imagine this: Argentinian people, they are loud.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Is
For good or for bad, but we are.
and I remember this guy who was viral maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember
I
the
know
time.
what it is.
Tano
Tano Pazman. When River descended to B category, it was beautiful. I am not from Boca. You know, Boca and River are the most important teams of football in Argentina, and their rivalry is very tough, very strong, and very passionate as we are. And I mean, I am not from Boca, not from River, but I am from Argentina Juniors. But all my family is fan of Boca Juniors. So I am anti-River. You know, so I enjoyed very much watching River go down. Bye.
I remember once I was visiting Caminito, and there's this store where they sell, souvenirs and all that stuff.
Do I put the music below?
Please.
Huh?
So I was visiting that place and buying stuff and souvenirs for my family, for my daughter, and I bought a bombilla. And then when I was going back to the hotel, we were talking with the taxi driver, and it was like, yeah, look, I bought this bombilla, and it cost me around $9 or $10. I don't remember. And he was like, te chamucharon. And I was like, what? Why? You should be at the market, because there's the central market where they sell the alpaca ones probably on the half of the price you bought. So you were chamullado in Buenos Aires.
Oh, they ripped you off. That's so sad.
It's sad, but it's a good thing as well, because that's the way Latin America is.
And it's a good memory to take home with you too.
It's a good memory, because we're not trying to say that we scam people. It's not the way we are. It's just, a place where you are supposed to pay more because it's a touristic place.
Exactly.
But the thing is, like, I will never forget.
The choripanes. You will never
choripanes.
forget those.
I'll never forget choripanes. I'll never forget the place. I'll never forget the people. I'll always remember the taxi driver who was like, you were chamullado.
How do you say parrilla? Barbecue?
Yeah. That
Okay. You have, for example, the Bombonera, the Boca Juniors Stadium, that is very famous around the world. And besides that, you have a barbecue that it's 10 meters long
Right there.
and a couple of meters wide. And everything is filled with chorizos. So you can have the choripan with chimichurri. That's beautiful.
It's a necessary classic. You need to try it.
You need to try. There's this place that I will recommend. There are many good places. There's this one that is called Parrilla Don Julio, which is really, really good. They have this yummy meat, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's one of the best meat asado restaurants in all Argentina. It's one of the best. Messi eats there, for example.
And that's how you know it's good.
that good it is. But people don't know about this. But we talked about it in the previous show. You have to try pizza in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, and you have to go. Take note of what I'm going to say. You have the address is Corrientes and Talcahuano. Corrientes is the avenue where the obelisco is. Okay, and you have pizza restaurants The most famous is Guerin. Guerin is one of the best pizzas around the world. But you have Banchero in the corner. You have the Immortals, Los Inmortales. You have El Cuartito or Las Cuartetas. Different places where you eat a pizza that you have to take note about what I just said.
We'll put it in the description. That way you can definitely find it.
If you go to Buenos Aires, go to the places. Go to Don Julio. Go to Guerin. You will love it.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And you have in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, everyone is in a rush.
Running.
All day. So, Guerin is a pizzeria where you can fit 750 people sitting in different salons.
Oh, it's massive.
But in the front part of Guerin, you have what Argentinians love, that it's eating pizza while you're standing, quick. A couple of portions and you go to work again.
Pizza to go.
Pizza to go, we call it pizza de parado. It's the best.
That's fantastic. And it's so necessary in Buenos Aires because, like you said, everyone is running.
Yes,
They're
all
working
the time.
constantly. Sometimes you have 20 minutes just to eat lunch and you go straight, you get the pizza and you're good. It's perfect.
And it's a great lunch. This is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the pizza in Argentina, it's something else. Well,
You know, you have it, all the people are used to Napolitan pizza that you can find in Buenos Aires also. Napolitan. That's the thin dough and the large crust. In Argentina, we eat a lot the pizza al molde. That it's the tall and spongy dough. It's so rich.
it sounds fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's amazing. The food in Argentina is just something else. Well, Martin, we have loved having you here and talking with us. Do you have anything that you'd like to share about Argentina, about the culture, some last words before we finish?
Well, there's good people and bad people all around the world, you know? But in Argentina, you'll find it the same way. But if you find the good people in Argentina, you will become friends like this. You will be invited to someone's home and make friends in a couple of hours. We love to chat with people from all around the world, and we love to share a lot. Mate, asado, drinks, whatever. But we like to be surrounded by the people we love. So go to Argentina, you will have a great time.
It's true. The food is amazing. The culture is amazing. Of course, the music is amazing. We'd love to touch on that today, but we simply don't have time.
Next time.
Next time, we'll have to do it again. But thank you so much, Martin, Alex, for coming, and thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time on Éxito en Minutes.
Bye-bye.